Hello, so welcome to my arc length project where I'm going to be talking about measuring the arc length around a track and field. So to start, if it wasn't really obvious already, I'm a pretty big soccer fan and naturally I do play soccer. I also love to run, so having a soccer field with a track about a 5-minute walk from my house is very convenient. When the weather is good, I go out and run on the track, typically doing either sprints or mile runs. Because I just want to improve stamina and keep in shape for now, not focusing on burning too many calories, I typically like to run about a mile. I want to know how many times around the track I should run, so I resorted to what any sensible person would do, using calculus of course. Now here are the track measurements. We have a 300 foot long length, by a 250 foot width. And I typically run along the side of the field in a parabolic path where a track becomes curved. So the total lap length will equal the two sidelines, which equal the 300s on the sides, plus the two parabolas, which equals 2 times 300, like I said, plus 2 times the parabola length, which we will find right now. So in order to do this, we need to use quadratic regression using the points below. So I used 125,0 and negative 125,0, using 0,100 as the midpoint. And because the width is 250, I just set the origin at the middle and have them 125 feet apart. So as you can see, it curves in a parabolic shape, and our quadratic regression equation becomes f of x equals negative 0.0064 x squared plus 100. And the derivative of that would be negative 0.0128x. So when using the arc length formula as provided on the slides right here, we will get from the interval of negative 125 to 125 the square root of 1 plus negative 0.0128x squared dx equals about 333.426 feet. So finally, in order to get the total lap length, we plug in our values, so we get 2 times 300 plus 2 times 333.426 equals about 1266.852 feet. And the amount of laps per mile is just taking 5,280 feet, dividing it by the lap length, because there's 5280 feet in 1 mile. So when you do this division, you get about 4.167 laps per mile. So conclusion, if I would like to run a mile, I have to run about 4.167 laps, so just about 4 laps. And let's say I decided to run 2 miles, I'd run about 8.336 laps, or about 8 1/4. So thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you found this useful.